Karate 360 is back in the Karate 360 studio, fresh off of the monumental Pan American Championships, where Canada set some records. U.S. did great. We're going to talk all about it, give you the results, and all things from the PKF Championships. I'm one of the hosts, Kalan, Anglos.
I'm Richard Mosdell.
Let's get this baby started.
Let's start the show. You will kick high and I will sweep low. From local to global, it's the thing that we love. Karate!
San Okumaru.
Little Bob Dylan there at the end.
Little Bob Dylan at the end. He's kicking around. So there we go. What's up, Richard Mosdell?
I heard you finally watched Cobra Kai.
I watched the Cobra Kai episode 1.
Yes, I've watched 1 and 2.
1 and 2. I just watched the first episode.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, here we come.
I was reluctant. Okay, hold on. Before we get there, spoiler alert. Spoilers in the first episode.
Yes.
Nothing really happened. But anyways, I was reluctant to watch it because I didn't want to ruin my Karate Kid love. My love for Karate Kid.
I was the same.
I was worried. I was actually worried that they were going to ruin it. And I was overall, in the first episode, pleasantly surprised. Yeah. I thought the production value was pretty good. My favorite part of the whole thing was the nostalgia. Just like the music, the soundtrack, the little tidbits that they throw in from the old the old movies. That was my favorite part. I really like that kind of stuff. I like how they've spun it now. Mm-hmm. So like the Cobra Kai is kind of going at it, and Daniel, the car salesman. There's some pretty funny spots in it. I know you've got a few things to say about this. The fight scenes, I mean, there was only really one, I guess, right? In the first episode, it was pretty slow. Like it didn't really look like a full speed thing. But then neither did the Karate Kid, really, the movie itself. So I thought it was good. I was pleasantly surprised with it. I enjoyed it. I will watch episode 2, and I might even pay to see the other episodes.
Yeah, I'm the same. I like those two actors.
I like them too. I think they're great.
They're great. They're watchable.
Yeah.
They're different characters. They really just sunk their teeth into it.
Yeah.
As you get into I watched the second episode, then I started watching clips of the other episodes ahead. Yeah. And I was like, I'm really enjoying these two guys as the characters.
100%. They play off each other really good. I like the part. What's the Cobra Kai? Lawrence. Oh man, I can't remember his name now. But anyways, the Cobra Kai, Johnny. No. Yeah, Johnny Lawrence. That's right. Yep. So Johnny's in the car salesman for Daniel, and he's all worn down. He's got a crappy car, and Daniel goes, you're looking, you're good. It's good to see you. It's good to see you, Johnny. He's all beat up. Just the way they banter back and forth, they're really good together. I think it's good.
Yeah, I like that. In 1984, karate tournaments might have still looked like the karate tournament.
Sure, yeah.
Right?
The All Valley Karate Championships, yeah.
But they went back and it has not evolved.
No.
It has not evolved. And so
it'd be cool to see them throw like a little WKF style.
It would be cool to go, listen, that was the old days. Now we're going to come in with...
Yeah, Rafael Agaev or something.
Or just put on white uniforms and red gloves and blue gloves and show off how talented.
Maybe they will. Maybe they will. Don't know.
So... my feeling is the producers, those people have no connection to that world. And
I also like how they've recognized some of the, not backlash, but some of the little minor details that people have talked about in the original Karate Kid, such as, Daniel shouldn't have won because it was an illegal kick to the face, right? And that came out after being like, wait, that's an illegal kick. So in this show, he's like, well, that was an illegal kick. And so it's like, they're just like hinting to those little things. So I thought it was great. I'm going to watch the second episode for sure.
Yeah. And as long as they don't cheapen the karate experience. I mean, you could say the same thing about any sport being portrayed poorly, in TVs and
for sure.
But just don't drag it through the mud, and make it look like crap.
Yeah, 100%.
Those people who are like, you're in karate, hi-ya. And I remember
putting on the bandana on the head. Yeah, oh my god.
I hate it when people say that. Whenever anybody goes like, oh, you do karate, hi-ya.
Yeah, or karate chop. It's like, well, I don't know what that is. I look at them
and like, if someone says to me like, oh, my kid does ice hockey, or I do ice hockey, and I'm like, take my hands and like pretend to like I'm pulling someone's jersey over the head and pounding on them, because that's what people do in Japan when they go ice hockey. You mean the thing over the head with the pounding, right? Yeah. And I go, oh man, that's a horrible image. So Yeah, I'll keep watching it. I mean, anything get some attention. Talks like 20 million views.
He's got 20 million views on YouTube. That's pretty serious.
That's amazing.
That's pretty serious. So we'll keep watching and we'll keep talking about it.
Absolutely.
Now, what about? Did you see the follow up to the Rocky Balboa movies, Creed? Did you see Creed 1?
I have not seen Creed 1, but I heard Creed 2 has been.
Creed 2 is coming. It's out. I just saw the trailer. Really? Or not out. Sorry, but the trailer was just out. Creed 1 is quite good, actually.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
The guy who plays Apollo Creed's son, Creed, he's quite good in it. And in the second one, they bring back, it looks like the son of Ivan Drago.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
That's
you got to watch the
hilarious.
trailer. The trailer's really good because he's talking about, this is more than just a fight and blah, 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 blah. And at the very end of the trailer, you see his opponent come out. You don't know exactly who he is. You can't see his face. And then he turns around on his robe. It says Drago.
No
and
way.
then it just fades away.
That's
it's
hilarious.
Oh, yeah. It's happening.
That's hilarious.
So I'm looking forward to that, too.
Which is your favorite Rocky movie?
Ooh, Rocky 2 when he beats Apollo Creed. So in the first one he loses to Apollo Creed.
Yes.
Second one, or maybe even Rocky 3. Rocky 3 is Mr. T, right?
That's right.
Yeah. Actually, no, it's got to be. Man, I don't know. They're all so good. Ivan Drago was probably. So that was Rocky 4.
Yeah. Shot in Vancouver.
That's right. No, I think Rocky 2. I'm going with Rocky 2.
Going Rocky 2?
Rocky 2.
Yes.
Yeah, where he beats Apollo Creed.
Yes. I like 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, I mean the first 4 are so good. 5, not so good with Bobby or whatever his name is.
I love that Eddie Murphy. Is it Eddie Murphy Raw when he's on stage? And he's like, "You Italian guys, you crack me up." You're like, "Hey, yo, watch Rocky."
Yeah,
you know
100%.
He wins this one.
Yeah, yeah.
That was awesome.
Yeah, so there we go. That's what I got to say about Cobra Kai.
Cool.
Now, not karate related at all.
All right.
Went to Seattle this weekend, as we know.
Went to Seattle to watch his other more favorite sport.
That's right, baseball.
Yes.
To see the Boston Red Sox, my favorite team, beloved Boston Red Sox.
They forgot to wear their socks.
They wear their socks. They played 4 games in Seattle.
4 games.
4 games.
Oh, it's where they do double headers?
They do no. They do series. In baseball, you play 3 or 4 games against the same team instead
like
of traveling.
In a day, or?
Nope, not usually. It's not every now and again you'll play a doubleheader, but usually it's just one every day.
Okay, so just 4 days.
So you're staying in the same place for 3 to 4 days, so
Okay.
that you're not traveling all over the place all the time. I mean, they play over 150 games, so
okay, that's a lot
in a season. So anyway, so they played 4 games in Seattle in this trip: Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We went to the Friday, Saturday games.
Yep.
They lost the
Okay.
Friday, Saturday games, the 2 games we went to,
Yep.
and they won the 2 games we didn't go to.
You jinxed
Hell.
them.
I know. So I said, so next year we're going to 3 games.
Okay.
'Cause last year we went to 1, they lost. This year we went to 2, they lost both of them. So next year we're going to go to 3. If they lose all of them, we're Mariners fans. Yeah. So that was my weekend. What did you do?
Let's see. Well,
It's Father's Day.
It's Father's Day.
Happy belated Father's Day.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Family took me out for lunch. I took the family to a movie.
Okay. Wait. You took them to a movie.
Yeah. Well, they we're taking you to a movie with your money.
Yeah.
Like, okay. We're buying popcorn. Can you give us your wallet?
Yeah.
So it was one of those. So we saw Incredibles 2. I loved the first movie.
The first Incredibles.
Yeah.
Yeah, so good.
And I liked Incredibles 2. especially loved the design. And
Pixar, right?
Pixar owned by Disney.
Has it always been owned by Disney, though?
At some point, they were bought.
Yeah, of course, yeah. Disney's buying everybody.
I know.
Did you see that? I think they just bought out somebody else the other day, too. Some big player. Oh, no. That's not what it was. They beat out Fox so I can't remember. I'd have to go back and look. But they're just taking over the world.
They're crunching it.
Taking over the world.
But one of the things on the weekend, we had our final June belt test because we had the after-school program.
That's right.
We have tested something near 55, 60 people this month.
Crazy.
That's huge.
That's a lot. We had a lot of fresh belts in the classes here tonight.
Yeah, a lot of belts,
Yeah.
right? And a lot of people have passed. I think the rates are higher because we've been doing monthly progress reports.
Yes.
So last class of the month, we have duotangs. That's a 3-ring binder for those people who are not from Canada. And yeah, I do a progress report on every student. And so then it says like how they're doing on their standing.
You got to work on this. You got to do that.
Exactly.
Yeah,
it reports on them. So yeah. And then over the weekend, what was it? Thursday, Friday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday?
Yes.
Was the Pan American Karate
Pan American Karate Championships.
Continental Championships.
Let's just dive right into this because this was a monumental tournament, especially for Canada. Canada had their best showing. I tweeted this out the other day, this has probably been, or at least that was, the best week in Karate Canada history. Like, I can't think of another time where we dominated, not dominated, but performed so well and unexpectedly did as good as we did.
Yes, it was a very good showing.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, you could argue the first gold medal we got at the World Championships a couple years ago in the para divisions could have been,
Absolutely.
That's a big deal, obviously.
Yes.
But as a team in total for Team Canada, it was unbelievable.
Yeah, in terms of depth of competition on a wide-ranging scale.
Oh, it was great.
Yes.
So,
absolutely.
Again, the Pan American Championships happening there last weekend, and we've got some results.
I think also you see some disappearing of some Central American and South American countries because there's some turmoil going on down south.
Yeah.
As we know with the news in the States and immigrants busting into the border and families being separated and stuff.
Sure, yeah.
But that vacuum creates an opportunity for other countries like Canada to make a showing.
Yeah, for sure. And so just a couple, let's get into it. Why do you just want to talk about the results there?
Let's go through the results first because we've got stuff.
We got stuff to talk about. All right, so we're going to go through, again, these are just the gold medal championships, and we got a little extra to talk about here. So I'm going to do the division. You do the name. I always feel like I'm getting the name.
No problem.
All right, here we go. Ready?
Yes.
Boom, female kata.
This is Kokumai Sakura. And Kokumai, she's from the U.S., and we pulled her WKF ranking.
Yeah, so what do we got to say about her?
She competes a lot.
Sakura Kokumai.
Yeah, she's competed in, check this out, 5 K1 tournaments this year.
Damn.
Right? She has got she got a 3rd place last year at the Okinawa K1, and she got 1st place in last year's PKF Championships. Okay. So she is the returning champion.
Wow.
Yep.
Does it say where she's at for her WKF ranking?
The very bottom, it says she's 2017. Is that the ranking there? Actually, it's points.
Yeah.
I don't know if it has her rank on here.
That'd be helpful, WKF.
That
Come on.
would be helpful. Let's just say she's highly ranked.
Sure. I mean, she must have.
We need another laptop for that one.
Yeah.
So she is a returning champion. She's from the States, so they did really well. Because, by the way, our American friends did fantastic at this event as well.
100%. We'll go over that in a sec. All right, so let's move on to female kumite minus 55 kilograms.
This is Carolina Gonzalez Castillo, right?
And Carolina Gonzalez, yes, for sure. She's from Guatemala. She's taken, back in 2014 was the last time she placed. She got a 3rd place at the Pan American Championships. Same thing. So it's been a couple years for her since she placed. The last time she won gold, though, was at the Continental Championships in 2013. So it's been a few years since she's been on the podium.
But here she's got a gold medal, and this is her first WKF event in 2018.
Yes,
she hasn't competed.
She actually hasn't competed at all yet this year.
So if she's competed at like a style tournament or something, we're not looking at her record right now. But just for WKF events, this is her first one in a year, and she came back with a gold, and that's a pretty substantial result.
Yeah, for sure. To come in after not competing at all and winning gold, that's definitely saying something. So there you go. Let's keep moving on here. So we got female kumite minus 61 kilograms.
This is Valera Kumizaki from Brazil.
Nope.
Am I in the wrong one?
Oh, sorry. Maybe I screwed that one up. Sorry. Minus 55 kilograms. You're right. Sorry. Yep. Continue.
So gold medal for her. She just came off a gold medal in Rabat back in April. She got 3rd place at a Series 1 in Salzburg in February. And let's see how she did last year in the PKF Championships. Last year, she also took 1st place, so she's a returning champion.
There you go.
So pretty strong. She's had a couple K1 1st place over the last 2-3 years. Pretty. So wow, she's medaled quite a bit all the way back to. She first showed up. Oh, look at this. She first showed up 2005 World Juniors and got 1st place.
Wow.
So we're talking a strong competitor here.
It's been here for a while. That's good.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on to the minus 61 kilogram female division.
This is Joanne Orban from the States. Am I correct?
Yes. but I don't know if we have more information on
Joanna Orban from the States, and gold medal for her. She has been to also 5 K1 tournaments this year.
Damn.
That's a lot. There were 2 in February. There was a Series A in February. So she's been to 5 WKF tournaments. She won first. The last time she got a first place was in 2014 at the PKF Junior Championships. So she has not been on the podium till now.
Wow. Since
her 2000. So 4 years off the podium. She's been to maybe 15, 16 events since then.
So there you go, Joan Orban from the United States winning gold in the female kumite minus 61 kilograms. Let's move on to the minus 68 female kumite division.
Valera Echevier?
No. Minus 61 or minus 68.
Sorry. Oh, sorry. That's Sirius Martinez Leon?
Yeah, Maria Martinez. Maria Martinez from Mexico winning gold in the minus 68 kilograms. She's only been in 2.
Yeah, I saw that.
WKF division.
This is her third time.
Hold on, listen to this. Well, this is her third time. So 2015, she was at the Junior and Cadet World Championships. She got 7th place.
Okay.
2016, she was at the PKF Junior Cadet Junior Championships. She won 9th place.
Yeah.
So not even, a couple top 10, but not getting podium at all.
Nope.
To finally coming in now to the PKF Championships here in 2018 and winning gold medal in the minus 68 kilograms division.
That's the story.
That's a story, and it it takes some work to get there too. So good for her in the minus.
So it's not like is there a country doesn't have any depth, because maybe they have less females in that division, but she's still winning the event.
Yes. Yeah.
Yep.
All right, female kumite plus 68 kilograms.
This is Valera Echevier.
That's right. There you go.
Yeah, from Ecuador. And she has also been to 2 WKF events this year. Last time she was on the podium, she is the returning champion. She won last year for 68 plus women's kumite. So she went first place. Then she did a third in K1 Hamburg. And then she's just been participating. So she hasn't been on the podium. Sorry, she's not the returning champion. She won it 2 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 2 years since she's been on podium here. At the
That's right. She didn't make the podium last year. So she is from 2 years ago. So great for her.
There you go. All right, let's go on to female team kata. Who is the team kata winners, Richard?
Team kata is Costa Rica, right?
Nope.
Oh, sorry. You moved that one a little bit.
Sorry, right there.
Peru
is the female team kata winners. The team kumite female winners. Venezuela winning that one too. Costa Rica, Mexico getting 2nd and 3rd in team kumite on that one. And that's what we got there for the female divisions. Let's move on to the male divisions. Winning gold in the male kata division. Who else?
Antonio Diaz.
The Spanish dream himself, Antonio Diaz.
Now, his record's 9 pages.
Yeah, how would you even go back? I just want to
see. Let's see how he did last year.
I want to see where he started. 2002. 16th World Senior Championships.
That's when I retired.
3rd place. 2002, he won 3rd place at the World Championships. That's insane.
He has 20,000 points.
That's insane.
Let's see. He has points and actual points. All right. So is he the returning champion? Yes.
Yes.
Hang on a second here.
Yeah, so he won first at the Pan Ams in 2017. He also won first at K1 Hamburg in 2016. The most recent one here this year, he won he got 2nd place in Rotterdam. That's right. He lost to the Japanese athlete.
That's right.
I can't remember his name, but yeah. So Antonio Diaz coming back for the Pan Ams, winning gold medal in the kata division. So good for Antonio Diaz. Let's move on. Minus 60 kilograms kumite, male kumite.
Minus 60 went to Joaquin Gonzalez.
Joaquin Gonzalez. What do we know about Joaquin besides he's got a fun name to say?
He is from Chile. This is only his 4th event at the WKF level, and he's participated in. The last event was a transition event. It says in Chile. He was at the 2016 and 2014 PKF tournaments, where he only won 1 or 2 matches. So he has just come storming in here.
Awesome.
Yep. Next one.
Okay, let's go on to the male kumite minus 67 kilogram.
This is, how would you say it? Vinicius
Figueira?
Figueira.
Yeah, very good. Vinicius Figueira from Brazil winning the gold medal there in that division, the minus 67. Before that, he hasn't done a whole lot, really. He did 1 second place at Leipzig, the Premier League in Leipzig there in 2017, but that's the last time he had podium. In fact, that's the only other time he's had podium, except for he won a couple K1s in 2016. So it's been a couple years for Vinicius Figueira from Brazil, but taking the gold medal this year in the minus 67 kilograms. So good for him.
Now, what's interesting is the 2014 World Championships, he took 3rd. So he's a strong competitor.
Ryan O'Neill from Canada got bronze in that one, eh? He's the Taekwondo guy that came over,
Yes.
from Nova Scotia, I believe.
I've been talking to some people about seeing if he wants to come out to the West Coast.
Oh, that'd be great. All right, let's get into the minus 75 kilogram division. The gold medal winner, Captain America.
Thomas Scott.
What do we know about Thomas Scott?
Well, he also has a nice long record. 2013, it says he started showing up here on this WKF event calendar, unless there's another page. Now, is he the returning champion for this event? Let's figure that one out. 2017, last year, nope, he just participated.
Just a participant.
Just a participant. So in the last year, since the last Pan American tournament, he has had a second place at 1K1, and you know what? He's had a bit of a drought. He's participated, took a first.
Bit of a drought, you say?
Yes. So before that event, 2016, his last time he got a first place medal was 2016 in Salzburg at a K1 and a Japan event here. But at the 2014 WKF World Championships, he took 3rd.
There you go. All right.
Fun guy to watch.
Male kumite minus 84 kilograms. The gold medal winner.
From Canada, is it Oliver Riviere?
No. Maxime
Olivier
Rivet.
That's it. Maxime Olivier.
From Canada, from Team Quebec to be more specifically, winning the gold medal in the minus 84 kilogram division. Great job to Maxime. He got a first place last time at the PKF Junior Championships. So last year he was a junior, won first place, came now his first time as a senior, wins gold medal.
That's amazing.
That's huge. So great job for Maxime. And he's top level athlete here in Canada for sure, but now on the international stage really showing his worth for sure. In the Continental Championships back in 2015 he won first place. That was his first time on the international stage. So Maxime Olivier Rivet winning gold medal for Canada. Great job, and keep an eye on him going forward heading into the Olympic year. All right, finally, plus 84 kilogram male kumite. Our winner is
from the U.S., Brian
What do we know about Mr.
Brian well, he's competed quite a bit since 2005 when he showed up at the World Junior Championships. For this event, in 2017 at the PKF Championships, he took 3rd, and he hasn't been on the podium since. So he's been to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 WKF events. He is a multi-time U.S. national champion, and we're going to talk about him later.
There you go. All right, and let's move on to the team divisions. Team Kata.
Team Kata is, again, Peru.
Peru winning again in the Team Kata division for the males. And the male Team Kumite winners.
It was a final match between the USA and Canada.
And the winner was?
It was taken by the Northern boys.
Canada,
congratulations.
Winning gold medal for the first time in Team Kumite history, I believe.
Yeah, I haven't heard of it before, unless it was back. I mean, this is 32nd? I'm going to say PKF Championships.
Sure. Yeah.
But I don't know if we've ever won it before.
And I know
fantastic job though.
Fantastic job for Team Canada. And I know there was a couple matches that ended 0-0, so ties, a couple ties that were on there.
I hadn't seen any video, and they didn't have any streaming video.
No, I haven't seen any video of them either, but I just got some results there. So I mean, great job for Team Canada winning gold medal in the Team Kumite division. That's huge.
Yep, good. I mean, even seeing all right, is that theory true? Are some of the southern countries struggling because of some political stuff, so it's allowing for the U.S. and Canada pop, or is the U.S. and Canada actually getting stronger? And you know, I'm sure there's lots of theories out there. Yeah, so fantastic event.
Great job.
Big one, because it's also like the biggest event that we can take a Canadian team to.
Yeah.
Right? Because everybody gets to go who got first and second at your national tournament. Right? You qualify just by getting first and second.
So that's great. So there we go. That's the results from the Pan American Championships there last week. And as part of your technical tactical, I know you want to talk a little bit about the. Oh no, this is from a previous. This is
so
from a
what I did
division.
is, I think for technical tactical, we should talk about what it means to be a great karate person.
Okay.
And obviously, we're talking about elite. So let's take some video. And I thought, I remember Tom Scott and Brian Erb from the U.S. fighting against each other at the U.S. Nationals, and I found the video, and it's awesome.
From 2014,
awesome.
You said, right?
That's right. So we're not going to watch the whole thing, but I pulled out 4 moments of great technical, tactical stuff for us to review.
Let's see
because some of it we can use easily in the dojo on an everyday basis,
okay.
and some of it is magic, right? So the first one we're going to go to is 40 seconds in.
Magic.
And if Kalan will share this later when he posts it.
I'll share it.
So let me go to 40 seconds in here.
Just make sure our lovely viewers here can see. Yeah, we can see it there.
All right. So it's the National Championships. Tom Scott in the red.
And
we get a point. Did you see that?
Well, I think that would have gone to Mr.
All right.
I would have had him who's scoring the
So
Kakazuki
I'm
there.
going to, in this amazing, like we are so spoiled nowadays.
You just slow this right down.
Slow it right down. And
you have to pick the slow-mo that you want to choose here.
Yes. And so you're going to see why Tom Scott scored it.
Okay, so Tom Scott scores this point.
Yep.
The red.
So Tom Scott goes forward. He dips his head and dodges the counter punch. Did he again? Yes. Yep. You're going to see it go over his right shoulder. So when you throw a punch, one of the things you can do is, as you're going in, especially the person's a counter puncher, is you can dip the head.
A little more.
And the punch.
That's a point. That's a point.
Watch. It goes just past him.
I don't know.
No, it did. It rolled past his ears.
I don't know. Looks like you got him right in the eyeball.
It went over his right earlobe. And one of the neat things about this is the referees saw it too. They saw the dip. So he's in first. He pulls. So he's going to go forward.
That's a point. That's a point.
It's all right. It's off the ear. The referees saw his punch actually land beforehand. So let's see if I can stop it on the point. He's going in, and he's going to miss and score.
Oh, I see. If you
see what I mean?
Yeah.
So remember, in refereeing, this is something that good referees are trained to do, is that they're supposed to see if this is there, right? It's looking like it's scoring. But if I turn my head,
right,
it's
passed.
So it's passed. So, and I don't know. We can only see one flag at that moment. But at provincials, he might get that.
Sure.
But at the higher level, remember, it's harder to get
100%.
it. You have to really earn it.
100%.
Right?
All right. I like that one.
So the neat thing about this one is, if you look, you can see his head is dipped, and I can't remember the way of rolling it back slowly, but just a simple thing is, when you're going in, and you know that in this match you can see that Brian Erb is a really good counterpuncher.
Yes, yeah.
If you know the person is a counterpuncher, just a little bit of a dip with your head and extend your arm out.
Sure.
Something you can do in the dojo a lot. You don't have to be even that explosive person in the dojo. Like, you don't have to be like, I'm a kicker, I'm a sweeper, I'm a head dipper puncher, right? You can literally just have this idea if you know what you're looking for. Okay, what is the next one on my list?
The next one is at 237, a dodge sweep to kick.
Okay, this is fun to watch. Let me go to full speed.
And again, I'll post this video in the thing so you guys can actually go right to these spots as well. And at 237.
237. So I'll take it up to 230 so we get the warm-up for it.
The warm-up for it.
All right, so here they're moving. So facing off. Do you want to announce it as he goes?
I'm just going to watch as they come in. They're just bouncing right now.
So watch, Tom Scott's he's going a little side to side. He's trying to think. Now he's going to give a tail by swinging his arms. He's going to do something. Look at that.
We saw him.
Now where did he land that kick?
I think it was the back of his head.
Right? It was back with a roundhouse, not a hook.
Oh, it looked like a hook.
Yeah, he switched it to a roundhouse.
Good thing
so fast. So we're going to go slow it down. So Tom starts swinging his arms like, I'm thinking of something. I'm going to do something.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Wasn't that awesome?
That's pretty awesome.
So what do you notice about Brian? This is his tail. He wants to kick. He's totally still.
Yeah.
He wants to tail. He wants to kick. The other person's going to go. Now, what do we talk about when we do foot sweeps in class? We always make sure we don't swing through. Right? That's where we do that foot sweep where you pull your leg back.
Yeah.
Because what happens? You get a big swing.
You miss. He comes right over top. Wow.
Look at that. And I think what's neat is
he knew he was coming for that sweep.
Totally. He saw it. And I think they know each other. They've obviously trained and fought and stuff. The neat thing is he pulled up his knee, really chambered it high, so he could have gone hook or roundhouse.
Yeah. Saw the opening.
Saw the opening on the back. Nice extension. Nice slap. Okay, what's the next one?
Yeah, with the slow-mo. I love it. 4 minutes. Right on 4 on the button.
4 on the button. All right, so let's go up to 4.
There you go, right there.
Yep. Back a couple seconds.
Yeah. So they're just bouncing again here. Tom Scott's in the middle of the ring.
Counter.
Oh, he countered him. Classic counter as he's coming in for the Mawashigiri to the body.
And if you look at the head, you'll actually see there's a punch comes at him as he does it. He does the head tilt again. So watch, it's very slight. You see it's almost the same way he scored last time. You come up, lining up, come forward and back. There's a forward and back motion. And there's the head tilt.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Perfect timing, though.
Perfect timing.
Last one, 5 minutes.
Last one. Here we go. Put to full speed. Last one is really dynamic.
So right now, if we were to watch this fight, I believe it was 3-3 is the score. Let's see what it says here. Just play it from there. It's hard to see.
I think it was like 6-6 at some point.
Okay, so last one here. 5 minutes points. Oh, a little takedown.
And what I want to talk about with this, when you're training in the dojo, don't stop fighting.
Yes.
And in Tom's case, he held on trying to get a Category 2 penalty. But what happened is he actually helped throw himself down.
Yeah.
Right? So you'll see he goes for he got sweep.
Oh, yeah.
Holding on. And I love how Brian Orr stayed in the fight.
Yeah. That was awesome.
It was nice. You know?
It's 4-4 at this point, and he scores 3 points.
Yeah, and I think it goes up to I think they're tied at 7-7.
Okay.
And then Brian Orr wins by decision.
Nice.
Yeah. And the match keeps going on like this, like really exciting. But I just wanted to pull that up because that's some technical tactical. First, throwing a punch on a counter puncher, dip your head.
Yes.
Second one was when you're throwing a foot sweep, make sure you don't get caught because you threw your body too much behind it. When you're kicking, chamber your leg. If you can head kick, chamber your leg in a way that you could switch from front to back side.
Yeah, 100%. Straight up the middle.
Right?
Yeah.
The counter punch there at the end. Again, a little bit of head dip. Nice, solid, like right out of the movies counter punch. And then the last one is stay in the fight. He was kind of foot swinging and wasn't know what to do. They both were holding one hand in either jacket, and he's going to the ground, and he's I think if Tom Scott had let go, he might have actually crawled out of that or got out of it. Yeah. But it actually helped. So you got to stay in the fight. And again,
stay in it.
Dojo, same way.
Yeah. Practice the way you fight.
So next time, maybe I'll only show 1 or 2, but I just wanted to share that because I thought that was a great fight. And I think you should build up speed.
I think everybody should watch the whole fight on that one to really get an idea on that. So I'll post that one on there.
Next time I'll bring you a little kata something.
A little kata something.
All
right, my fitness training tip of the week is super easy this week. It's super simple. So what we want to talk about is building like that momentum, building that explosiveness, and a big way, easy way you can train this is by doing isometric stuff. So what we mean by that is like a wall sit or something where you're holding the position and then exploding out of that holding of a position. So say like from a wall sit to a squat jump. So you hold the wall sit for 30 seconds, then you jump up into a squat jump or whatever it is. There's something that's gaining traction, which is called iso-inertial training.
Ladies and gentlemen, say that again.
Iso-inertial training.
Cool.
Yeah. I'm going to become an iso-inertial specialist, I think. But anyways, what you do is it's this device. It's a flywheel. You're actually suited up to like a vest that's put on to a cable that's directly below you, and you can crank this cable so it's actually literally pulling you down into a position. So what a good way to do is get into like your kumite stance, drop it down nice and low into your kumite stance. So just drop your weight all the way down and hold that position. So your legs should be working hard in that position.
Okay.
They're contracted. Then from there, you're going to push up nice and hard. And what this device does is it provides resistance as you push yourself up, and then it pulls you back down. Pushes you up, and then it pulls you back down.
So you get resistance both ways.
So you get resistance both ways. ISO inertial.
Yeah.
And it goes with your inertia as well. So an easy way you can do this without that device, again, get into your fighting stance, drop it down, drop your weight all the way down, your center of gravity, so that your legs are holding you in a deep, deep stance.
Is this thing you're talking
about? Yes. Yes, it is.
Okay, I'll turn this down up and keep talking.
Yes. So there you go. You can see he's doing squats in this position.
Okay.
But yeah, so you drop down. You can you can do this without this device.
Sure.
Hold, explode up, explode back down into your deep kumite stance.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is here you go. ISO inertial. Just maybe speed that up a little bit, but you can see this fly.
Oh wow! So you're pulling.
So you could do this in a kumite stance, in your fighting stance, and then what you can do is you can actually have somebody like put their foot or whatever to stop this, so it pulls you down, it stops you, so there's no inertia, there's no momentum that's carrying you through, so you're stuck in that position.
I like how you're not putting anything in your spine.
Yes, and that's one of the other great things about this thing too, is it's much safer for injuries as well. Okay. So yeah, that's just one thing that you can do. So go from a
so you have resistance on both ways.
That's right.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know why you would do that, but I guess it's
you got to work out and it's something new.
Yeah. So just think about that. Get into your stance, drop it down, nice and hold it, and then explode out and then right back into it. It's a good way to be.
So even without having this ISO,
even without having this,
just train like that.
Just train like that. It's going to give you explosive power from the legs that's needed to really push forward in your techniques.
That's cool. Well, I'll get the kids doing that tomorrow.
Beautiful.
With the stuff we have in the gym. Like, it's awesome you're putting the workout of the week out. Is there stuff like we should be doing deadlifts or front squats, or like if we're starting to lift a little bit more and the guy's like, hey, should we start doing deadlifts or bench or back squat?
I mean, those are more like strength-based exercises. Yes. I don't think if it's more for karate performance, I don't think you necessarily need to do those strength-based techniques. I think more what we want is power exercises, so where we're exploding up. The best thing that we can do here, what we have, is the landmine. Using the landmine in the corner, putting it in your reverse hand, dropping down, kind of doing similar to this, dropping down into your stance and exploding that back up and trying to generate as much power as you can through the kinetic chain. So from the feet all the way up to your body, through to your hand as you're throwing the bar up. That's probably the best thing you can do. Or again, just any kind of explosive movements is going to be the best type of training for karate athletes, kumite athletes at least.
Strength is like lift this thing. Power is like lift this as fast as possible.
Exactly. So we think of strength as low speed strength. So basically lift as much weight as you can regardless how fast you can do it.
Yes.
Power is do it as fast as you can. It's velocity training. And that's more important for karate.
That's awesome.
There you go. That's the karate training.
Sweet.
All right, we've brought in some value from this
Holy cow.
the Karate 360 episode. Just absolutely bringing you guys all types of things. Upcoming tournaments, what do we got here coming up on the WKF calendar? That's what we're focusing on. I think for the rest of June, we don't have anything coming up. It's not until July now that we have the youth camp. There's the Youth Olympic Games at the end of this month, June 29th to 30th. The next K1 is not for a while now. Let's see, what do we got? The next K1 Premier League is not until September. So mid-September, 14th to 16th, we have the Premier League in Berlin. So we'll keep an eye out for that.
Yeah, and it gives us a chance to look at some of the tournaments that lead up to the WKF too.
For sure.
Yeah.
And also we got Karate Combat apparently is having a tournament mid-June. They're not saying when, but they'll stream it out when it's ready.
That's awesome.
All right.
There was a great podcast I was listening to with Joe Rogan. It's GSP's trainer. Okay.
I saw the one with GSP. That one was good.
That was really good. Yeah. And the one with his trainer, and there's a lot of talk about the value of sports karate and how fast you move in and stuff. Just looking, actually, it was really interesting. Firaz. What's his name here?
GSP's trainer, Firaz Zahabi.
That's it. That's it. Very interesting.
Super smart guy.
Super smart. One part's like, oh, this is on like the NCCP intro to beginner course. So like, oh, this is. I remember doing this in the different courses over time, right?
Right.
And then, really, really interesting. I think you'll enjoy that one as well.
I'll check it out.
Okay.
All right. Well, that just about wraps up this episode of the Karate 360 podcast.
Sweet.
My name is Kalan Anglos.
Rich Mosdell.
And we'll talk to you guys next week.
San Rokumaru.